Okay, great. Hi all. This is the second part of chapter 5, and this is on disposals. I'm sorry, this is on part exchange. So, I mean, with the part exchange, I think what we need to go away or move away from is this idea that money is the only means of exchange. Money is just a means of exchange, a means. You could be in a casino and you might owe money and you can offer your watch as a part payment. Right, so you can get home. You can offer a taxi driver your watch or your shoes, if you like, as a part payment. Anything that has value, that's the key word here. Anything that has value can be used as a means of exchange to gain, if you like, a service. So let's kind of, in that light, therefore, it means that when you're trying to buy a car or trying to buy something, you don't have to pay for all of it in cash. You can still acquire the car via part payment. And what are we arguing here? You can exchange your old car, because it still has some value, with some extra cash as well. So let's take that from the top. So here we have an old car. Let's stick with our £10,000 car. You've had it for 3 years. Accumulated depreciation, 3,000. And you want to buy a new van, and this new van is worth 22,000, for example. It's worth 22. I'll keep saying that it's worth 22,000. And the person says to you, you know what? Give me your old car, and give me 17,000 as well. So the person wants you to give him £17,000 check, and it means that somehow they must be valuing your old car at £5,000. That's why they're asking for the combination of those assets. That's why he's asking for this much cash. So that's how you work it out. You probably will get the value of the car, and they'll tell you, oh, the person's has asked you to buy, the car is worth 22,000, or they've asked you to write a check of 17. So you know straight away they're valuing your car at 5. Now you need to work out, well, what's the value of my car? Well, you're getting rid of the car anyway. So you have 10 here and 3 here coming out, giving us 10 here and 3 here, which means the value of this car right now is 7. So this person is offering you, if you like, 5 for the car. So you're still making a loss, and we still must recognize that loss in the income statement. So that's the 5, if you like we were having. If you had sold it, you would have done 5 into the bank, wouldn't you? The debit would have been the bank. But in this case, that's not the case. It's not bank. So what we have here, if you like, in fact, I'm going to use this account. So that's my cost asset. So what I have here is 5, and then I have 5 here towards the cost of my car, and that's the bank account. And the bank, they've said to me, just give us 17. So you have 17, and then you have 17 here. So this is how we show this, right? And we have 22,000 here. And that's it. So that's how we recognize part disposals. First of all, get the disposal in. Then find out exactly what they are valuing your car for by subtracting the check amount from the cost of the car. Sorry, the cost of the new car that's been purchased. And then put that through. So I can still finish off now. I still have a loss on my car, which is on the loss on sale of 2,000, and I can then transfer this to the income statement as well. And this disposal account closes as well. So and now I have the 22,000 recognized in my asset account, and then I depreciate if I have to. As normal, I carry on, but I depreciate the 22,000, of course, because the car is worth 22,000. Cool, great stuff. That brings us to the end of chapter 5. I mean, I think there's some theory about the authorization. I mean, these are assets. You want to be clear. I mean, the capital system, capital assets have a system in place. Before you authorize these things, they have to sit at board. You have to have minutes of meeting, discuss, because you don't want people buying assets for themselves. And if the assets aren't necessary, these are very expensive. How are we paying it? We don't want it affecting the life of our other assets. We have to be careful if an asset will be replacing people, what the effects would be, training costs and things like that. So it's a well thought through process is what the rest of that chapter is really asking you to read and understand. Okay, great stuff. See you in chapter 6.